boys and girls, and welcome back to Lesson 4, Term 2 of STEM. I'm so glad you're online right now, joining me and watching these videos to find out all about our next activity for our STEM unit. So in our STEM unit this term, we've been focusing on our Design Technologies unit to support our learning around plant life cycles. And last week, you would have spent time at home or at school using some of those clear materials in order to build a plant viewer so that we could see inside our pots as to what is going on when our seeds first start sprouting their roots, because that's one of our essential parts of our plant life cycle. And you'll see here in front of me, I've got some of the seeds that some of the students who are here at school at the moment have planted, and you may have collected something similar at home for that activity. And I've got my very own plant viewer in front of me, and you can very clearly see through the clear sides of my design the little white roots of the plant growing underneath. Because of my design having clear sides, I was able to see through it and see those roots, and I've been able to watch over the last couple of weeks. This plant isn't as new as yours will be. I've been able to watch over those last couple of weeks how the different roots have grown, and I've been able to see that really clearly. So I hope that your design works just like mine as well, and you're able to see the growth. And that's what our activity is going to be. We don't have an activity that we're going to wrap up today. We're going to get our activity started today, and you're going to have a little bit of homework over the next couple of days before our lesson next week. And you might even like to continue this throughout the term to collect some more information. Your job today is to rule up a table on a piece of paper. That table is going to collect information, and you're going to need to have 3 columns. In your first column, you're going to have the day and the date. So you might start today, and you might write down today's date, and you might call that day 1. In the second column, you're going to write down observations, and that's what you can see. So if I was to write down what I could see today, I can clearly see that there are roots growing through the soil. I can see that my plant has grown up through the top, and I can see that it's got some green leaves on it at the moment. But I don't see any fruit or vegetables growing yet. And in the very last column, you're going to write down the height in millimeters of your plant. Obviously, that column's only going to be filled out once you can see the plant has grown out the top. You're just going to leave it blank until then. So I would put my ruler at the base of my plant where it's coming out of the soil, and I would fill in that column by measuring how tall my plant has gotten on that day. You're going to aim to fill out that every single day until our lesson next week, so that we can write down and observe any changes that are happening with our plant over each day. If you get stuck and you really can't see anything, I'll collect some extra data for you that we can use, but I'm really hoping that you have success. Please remember to keep watering your plant as you need as well. Don't let the soil get too dry, but make sure we're not watering it every day if that soil is still damp, because we don't want to drown our seeds and make our plant not grow. Good luck with this experiment. I can't wait to hear about everything you've grown and observed over the next couple of weeks until you're back at school. Once you've completed that template, please make sure you keep it in a safe place. If you can, you're welcome to email it or upload a copy to the OneNote so I can see. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing it and you when you're back at school soon. Thanks, boys and girls. Bye.